Good morning, you guys. Okay, so it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, and I'm about to start my work day. So I am starting back doing Uber and Lyft. So I got the girls situated this morning and cleared the car out some, which I was doing Uber this weekend too, so the car was pretty much clean. So I just had to shake out the rugs, disinfect the back seat. I don't really care for Ubering in my city, so I usually go in like whichever city around me that I pick, and it just varies depending on my mood. So I'm about to get on the road shortly. I just gassed up and got me a little snacky snack. Y'all, these little, somebody had told me about these little, I don't remember who it was that told me about these little blunt, these little bad boys. They, like, the compliments that I get on this car, because when I first started, I was using like those little carved things from like Walmart and stuff, and they just, I don't know, like they weren't getting compliments. But like when I spray the car up with these, baby, they'd be like, oh my god, it smells so good in here. I'm like, thanks. That one was called Celebration, but my favorite one is the Cantaloupe, which I used to use it when I was doing Uber before, but it's been like 6 or 7 months since I've been doing it last. So I literally can't find it anywhere now, so I'm gonna get moving. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, I hope you had a good weekend. I hope the start to your week has been good. I'm in really good spirits. I just wanted to make sure I go ahead and get the vlog popping ton, get it started, get it going. Today is gonna be a great day. We're gonna hit these money goals when I get home, because I'm not gonna be I'm gonna have to write out a schedule too, because I want to, what I was trying to make sure is that, like, I feel like the last time when I was doing Uber, I let it take over my life. Like I was like doing it damn near almost every day. Like it just became like a top priority. Like making money just became the priority, and I wasn't, you know, still taking care of myself, still like, you know, scheduling. I don't know which way you're going, babes. You're going left, you're going right, like, of course. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, but yeah, last time when I was working, like I didn't have a balance. I didn't have a good work-life balance at all. And now, like, I'm being intentional about making sure that doesn't happen. So I will still be scheduling, like I will have cutoff times for the day, whether I've hit my daily goal or not, because trading is still a priority to me, and creating my course is still a priority to me, and going to the gym is still a priority to me, and spending time with myself is still a priority to me, and spending time with my babies is still a priority to me. So I don't want to lose sight of that stepping into this. So that is my goal. We made it. So that is what I am, like, being intentional about keeping to the forefront. It's like, yes, see, and that is like the thing about being an entrepreneur and like having your own business, working for yourself, deciding how much money you're gonna make, when you're gonna make it, is that you can just go all in. Like I already know within myself, I do have the tendency to like overindulge in things. So I have to set boundaries on myself to be like, okay, this, and I kind of do that with anything that I'm like, oh, I'm liking this, I can find myself overindulging. So I have to be self-aware enough to like set boundaries around this, and making sure that I'm sticking to like what my overall intention is. And I want to enjoy life. Like today, tomorrow, I'm going to enjoy my life. So I'm not going to spend all day driving around making money. No, I'm not doing that. All right, y'all. So I just dropped off my first rider. I don't know, starting off is seeming like it's a little bit slower, but I guess when I started back doing Uber, I'd only been doing it in like city areas, so I just need to get back used to like the flow of like around here. Which, I mean, I literally just dropped, like, it hasn't even been 5 minutes yet, but I was just so used to, like, in the city, this back to back, like, you don't get a break between calls, which is great because, you know, you can hit your goals sooner. Just, you know, in different areas, it's different paces, so I have to get back used to the pace around here, because this is where I used to, you know, where I used to make my money. I'm just gonna wait and see what the day presents itself. I'm bored. I'm already bored of this. And I'm not even gonna say that like trading is the most exciting and fun thing, but it's like once you make your money, you're done. It's like you enter the trade, it's either going to go in your direction or it's not. You're either going to make money or lose money, and you're done. And I like that pace. Yeah, I like that pace. Once I've grown to the point to where I can fully support myself off of trading. Oh, I just got another ride. So literally, so we're at the store now getting a few groceries, and somebody. Fallon,
come and press the door.
I don't want you on the cart like that. Anyways, I'm getting some stuff for dinner. I'm gonna do cheese ravioli and Texas toast. Y'all, I think my last clip, I had a rider, and then I just didn't record anymore while I was doing Uber, but I have Faluna now.
Here.
No, Reagan's on vacay right now, so I don't have her at all right now.
And don't get nothing, okay?
Don't get nothing?
No. We're going back home.
Okay. We still need to get chicken.
No.
We need to get chicken, and we need to get bread.
No chicken, then bread.
You got to turn around while you're walking so you don't get hurt. What do we need from here?
This and that.
What is that for?
For mommy and daddy.
For what?
Mommy and daddy.
Mommy and daddy what?
For the palavita.
The what?
Palavita.
Fallon, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, don't push this. I will do.
Get some that are a little more, that's not too green. We don't want the ones that are too green. Let's get some more that are a little bit more brown, like these. But that's a lot of bananas. These are good. No, that's a pass. Well, we can get we'll get this one. We'll get this one.
Yay!
That's 17 bananas. Well, the cookies are going back. The cookies are about to go bye-bye.
No.
Come out that trunk and come get in your car seat. Give them an inch and they take a mile.
No.
Come get in your car seat.
No.
Come on.
No.
Who's that girl? Fallon? What's her name? Look at you. Look at. That's called karma. That's why your car seats give you a wedgie. Alright, get in. That's my anxiety.
My pretty cutter.
It's me, Eddie. Alright, to the crib. To the salon.
Going to the purse.
Are we going where?
I'm going to the nail salon.
No, we're not going to the nail salon.
I want to.
Why?
Because I do.
That's gonna be a strong no for me. Alright, let me connect. But I literally only came on here because, so, okay, obviously I've been got my glasses, right? I haven't really been wearing them like that because other than like when I'm like going to bed or if I'm like on my laptop at night, but I haven't been putting them on like to drive like I said I was going to or anything. Today was like the first day I put them on to drive. Y'all, I am appalled by how blind I'm appalled by how blind I've been. Oh my, I can literally see all the way to the next exit. Like, what? So today I was like, okay, let me just put my glasses on. Y'all, I can see so clearly. And she was saying, she was like, with contacts, like, you know, your vision can't get as clear, or your vision isn't as clear. I might just get LASIK. This is crazy. Like, this is really, really crazy. I did not realize how limited my vision was because I just been wearing contacts for so long. That's all I've been wearing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm about to be in glasses like 95% of the time. Because like my real main concern was like I'm always looking at a computer screen. And, you know, at night, like, you know, if I'm watching TV or something, like, I really just don't want to have to remember to wake up to take my contacts out. They do need to tighten them up a little bit, or maybe I just need to get used to it because it feels like they kind of, like, sliding down a little bit, like, on my nose. I'm so ashamed that I have literally been driving around, like, struggling when I didn't even need to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a couple more pairs because I already know. I need to have a pair that I can keep in the car at all times, and then like a pair to keep in my bag and a pair to keep at my desk. I was like, it's the same thing. Glasses, contacts, like it's the same thing. It's not. It's not the same at all. My vision is completely different. That is wild to me. Wow, it is so, like, the signs are so clear and everything. Lines on the road. I feel like I can see the leaves on the trees. Like, I can see the print on the leaves of the trees as I drive past, y'all. This is crazy. Anyways, let me stop being dramatic. But I will check in with you guys later. I just literally just came on here to share that because I was so shocked. Hey, you guys. So, taking a little detour. I'm doing Uber right now, and it's been going phenomenal. Today, it is Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday. And, like, I had a feel. Okay, so when I got in the car, like, my tampon, I guess, had fell out of my bag, which I don't even use tampons anymore. So, it was like, I don't know, from another time or whatever. I guess it fell out of one of my bags. And it was just sitting on the seat, and when I got in the car to do Uber. So I was like about to throw it away because I was like, I don't even use tampons. And I was like, I don't know, maybe let me just put it in the glove compartment just in case I need it. So I'm doing rides, y'all. Why did my period come on today? My period definitely came on today. But it's all cool. Like I felt like it would kind of, and I don't really get cramps. Like I get slight cramps like on my day one, but other than that, like my periods are very smooth. And then ever since I had my Reiki, like my cycle has shifted, because it was like with the full moon, and now it's like a little off kilter, so I'm like checking the new track for it. Anyways, you guys, so I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. I took off all my acrylics. I think I'm done with acrylics, to be honest. Like, they actually were hurting, and I don't know, I just don't like it. So I think what I'm gonna do is just shave all my nails down, because my nails got so long, being protected. I think I'm just gonna shave them all down and just start doing, like, I don't know what it's called, like the polygel or the overlay or whatever, and just let my nails grow out with that, because yeah, I wasn't a fan of it. Was hurting me. And what else? Oh my god, so I was like looking for places to eat where I am, and I saw this place. It was called a Burger Factory or whatever, and then like somebody put that they had like the best black bean burger, which is like, I love me a black bean burger. Now I went there. It was a Mexican restaurant now, so I ended up getting me a burrito. I was like, did there used to be a burger place here? It was like a young boy that was up there. He was like, yeah, it was. It's not here anymore. I was like, okay, well, that's fine. I'll just get me a burrito. So I got me this big ass big old burrito. Oh my gosh. Which, oh my god, that was really good. Like, just that little piece of skin I picked up was really good. And I love when the skin is like a little soggy. This is gonna be lunch and dinner. I should have told them no onions. I didn't know there was gonna be onions on here, but I would have ate there, but once I realized that after I used the bathroom and I saw, you know, that my cycle started, I was like, oh, fuck. So I was like, there's a Walmart that's not far, so I just came to Walmart, got my supplies, you know, did my thing in the bathroom. So I was like, okay, I'll just eat in the car and then I'll get back on the road. I'm not even exaggerating, this is so good. Sabor, I gotta take a picture of this. This is really good. Damn, this is really good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take a picture of this receipt so I can add this to the list. I love me some good food, you guys. Like, I love trying new food and like trying new food spots. Love it, love it, love it. Like, when there's like vegetarian or vegan options, I'm obviously immediately drawn there, because I feel like there's so many different things that they can do with like fruits and like vegetables and stuff like that. So I like to explore in that end, because it's like, damn, like it tastes good and it's also really good for my body. Why would I not? But this is really good too. This, I got chicken, rice, pico, I think there's avocado, cilantro, I don't remember what else, but yeah. And it's delicious. Rice, beans, of course. Why is this so good? Thank you. I really wanted my black bean burger, but damn, this is really, really good. Okay, and this is a big ass burrito. Anyways, but yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys, catch up. I'm definitely gonna have to clean this car, like spray it out after I'm done eating, so it doesn't smell like food in here. Like, everybody compliments my car on like how clean it is and how good it smells every time they get in here, so I'm like, yeah, let's keep that going. Anyways, but yeah, I'll check in with y'all guys later. Let me finish eating half of this so I can get back on the road. Good morning, good morning, good morning, you guys. Hi, Tony. Hold on. Good morning. I did not realize he came in the bathroom with me. Say good morning. His actual name is Yutiko, but for whatever reason, when my aunt told me his name was Yutiko, I've been calling him Hitomi because I couldn't remember the other one. So I call him Hitomi, but his name is Yutiko. It's so cute. He's so cute. I'm not a pet girl at all. Like, I don't like holding animals and stuff, but I said, I was like, if I did get a pet, it would be a cat. And now that I'm around this cat all the time, I stand by that. I stand by that. I think I'm such a cat girly. I think I'm a cat girly. Unico. Oh my God. But good morning, y'all. I'm just getting out of bed. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. We don't want to go down. Anyways, so it's Sunday. I'm about to, hi baby, in a little bit. I'm gonna brush my teeth and I'm gonna go outside and do some stretching and probably have a little chat with you guys outside in the sun. I've been so off track with like my eating. I haven't been to the gym in a minute, but a friend of mine actually sent me some home workout videos that I'm gonna start doing. Starting yesterday, or day before yesterday, I think it was day before yesterday, I did like get back on track with like my eating. I do need to get some more apple cider vinegar though, to help with like, cause I experience bloating a lot. Like when I eat the foods that I shouldn't be eating, like my stomach bloats out. So it literally, like my waist beads be like holding on for dear life. So last week, I think I was a little bit stressed and like kind of spiraling a little bit because I definitely was like, I was eating zebra cakes. I was eating, I did have some pork skins again last night. That's in moderation. But I was eating really, really bad last week. Like I think I was just stressed about the weight of the things I have on my plate. Like I'm coming back, but like my stomach had gone down and then it like got back bloated as I was eating all that trashy food. So I'm outside now. I brushed my teeth and I actually went ahead and like did some meditation and journaling out here and pulled a few tarot cards, you know, just to ask my guides for just some clarity on a few things. Feel like kind of serious, but I'm just still a little bit reflecting, but I do need to go inside soon to like eat some breakfast and get started on Q's hair. But I hope you guys are having a really good Sunday. It's so beautiful and hot. It's so beautiful and hot out here, and yeah, I feel good though. Like I feel really good. I feel at peace. I feel calm. I feel sure. I don't know if you guys know Shan Boudram, but I've followed her for like years now, like when she had her Lovers and Friends podcast, and she now has another podcast. It's called Lovers by Shan, and the interview that I watched was, I know him as Duckworth, so and his the episode was called Anatomy of a Fuckboy or something like that, and like listen to him talk about how watching his parents' relationship really like formulated how deeply he was able to navigate with females like moving forward, and his desire to want to bring attention to that for men, because you know, not that he really has a hard time getting women, because you know he could blow through them easily, but it's just like it is the pain that he inflicts on them, like he would feel that afterwards, and that's something that, you know, was uncomfortable and vulnerable for him to admit. And it's like that, like it ending in pain in that way is not what he wanted, and him just repeating the cycle of, you know, what his dad did to his mom, he is now, you know, in these streets doing this to other women. And it really made me like look at myself and be like, okay, because honestly, I haven't had a lot of relationships like in my life at all. Like if I actually look at it, I've actually only had one like committed relationship in my life, and that was my kid's dad. And you know, that foundation was built off of crap. like that foundation was built off of, you know, fear and wanting to change someone and things like that. But I really like looked at it and I was like, okay, like, you know, I've had like a lot of situationships with people, and as I'm like looking back over it, like I just remember the dynamic of my parents, like my mom and my stepdad, and I just remember feeling like they got married when I was 3, and I knew something was wrong from the time I was 3. Like I vividly remember their wedding. I vividly remember like being unhappy. I remember walking down the aisle being unhappy. I remember when we got back to the house being unhappy and just feeling like a darkness and just feeling like, you know, something was broken. That's literally how I felt. And then as I got to know him as a person, I just remember, like, I even asked him one time when I was a kid, I was like, you know, like, what happened to you as a child to like make you this way? Because something is wrong with you. And, you know, of course that got me in trouble because, you don't talk to adults like that. But I was puzzled. I was really puzzled because I could tell like his perspective on the world and on life. Like I didn't take it personal as in it was like, oh, he hates you, Mariah. It was more so like, as I'm looking at him, I'm just like, there's no way that you can think that the world is really like the way, like there's no way you can think everyone has ill intentions and everyone's out to get you, and like you have to exert like your dominance over everything around you, and you have to control everything around you. And and I used to like intentionally do things to trigger him, and it was honestly, I think intuitively me just like trying to get him to see like you can't control everything. Like you're not in control and you're not right about everything. But obviously I'm a child, so that was never going to go over well. So like growing up was annoying. And I fixated on that. Like I became hyper fixated on just like doing the opposite of whatever it is that he wanted, and also standing my ground. And I couldn't understand how my mom could see what was happening and not call it for what it was and like make a change. And then fast forward to myself, who met a guy who I saw those same qualities in him. I saw that like something happened in his life to change the way he looks at the world, and a part of me really wanted to be like, okay, I couldn't fix him, I couldn't fix my stepdad, but I'm gonna fix you. Like I'm gonna show you that the world isn't the way that you think it is. Like it can be so much more. And that was 6 years of waste. I'm not gonna call it all the waste, because honestly I did learn a lot of lessons, and there were a lot of things in myself too. Like I'm not saying like I'm just this perfect person, but I was so fixated externally, I didn't even think to like self-reflect and look at myself and my own personal issues and why I even felt like that was my job or that was my responsibility or that was my need to govern or dictate anything in anyone else's life, like I'm fucking God or something. And but that was my focus for like 6 years. And I just remember like the same way that it felt like the words coming out of my mouth and the things that I was explaining was like talking to a brick wall with my stepdad. Like it was literally the same exact way in my relationship. And the next man that I fell in love with after him was the same exact pattern. It was like I could see that something happened that like changed the way he looked at the world and he looked at people. And for whatever reason, I got fixated on wanting to like show him like that's not how it is. Like things can be better. And it was like, it didn't matter what I said. I was always misunderstood. It was always misconstrued. It was never received with like love and change and appreciation. It was always met with like coldness, distance, like just not understanding. And I'm like, so at this point now, Mariah, like you're repeating a cycle. Like you are the one that's repeating a cycle, because nobody asked you to do that. My stepdad didn't ask me to analyze him and fix him. You know, my kid's dad never asked me to save him or do anything for him. Like, the guy after that never asked me to change. Like, no one asked me that. No one asked me to do that. And I took it upon myself to feel like that was my way of showing love, when really that was just my way of trying to rewrite history. And it's like, what's done is done. What's done is done. You can't rewrite history. Like, that was my experience growing up. That is who my mother chose. You know, that is the life that I lived. Those were the experiences that I had, and that I cannot change that. I cannot change that. Like, all I can do is, now I've been doing like a lot of reflection, and as I've been doing like a lot of shadow work and a lot of inner work, like, I'm realizing, like, you know, the focus should have always been on myself. The focus should have been on how great I am, how amazing I am, how intelligent I am, and like my areas of growth, the places where I needed to grow, the places where I had opportunities to change my own thinking, because something also happened to me that changed my way of looking at the world, and it was my responsibility to recalibrate that, you know. And I wasn't given the tools to do that, but I have them now, and I've been doing a lot of work on myself, like a lot of work on myself, and it's a process. But just watching that interview, and I was just seeing it from, it was almost like just seeing it from the other perspective of the other person. It's like, they are hurting too, you know, like they are in their own way trying to cope, and I don't have to participate in their way of coping or their way of maneuvering through life if it doesn't work for me. And that's literally it. Like, everyone has experienced hurt, pain on their journey, and it causes them to become a certain type of person, right? And it's like, that's their choice, and that's their journey. And if you don't want to participate in the way that they navigate life, then just walk away. Just walk away. Like, that's literally just as simple as it is, because there's plenty of more people who is going to receive your love in the way that you're giving it, and also give you that same love back in the same way that you're able to feel it. And I've been forgiving myself and coming to the acceptance that I spent a lot of time needing to change my perspective of that in a way. And, you know, I, of course, like, I forgave my stepdad well before I even, like, I've never had a conversation with him, like, about that part of our relationship. But I, like, on my own, like, years ago, I just, like, wrote a letter of forgiveness for that whole situation of me growing up, because it really, really negatively impacted me. And I had to transmute that, like, not long after I had Reagan, my 6-year-old. I, within myself, like, just forgave him for that whole situation. So I don't hold any grudges or anything towards that. And or my kid's dad, like, I don't hold any grudges against him either, you know, or, you know, the other guy. But it's just coming back to myself and understanding, like, I am my responsibility. I'm my only responsibility as far as navigating this journey of life, and I'm gonna make it an enjoyable time moving forward. Like, I'm not interested in staying in positions or situations. You know what? I just realized that I had my hand over the bottom of the camera. I really, really hope that you guys heard all of that, because I'm not recording again. But I am my own responsibility. I am my own, like, I'm in a relationship with myself, and I'm, of course, open to love. And the way in which I'm navigating love now is so different. It's so different. Like, the people that I'm open to now is different. The friendships, the lovers, the partners, the, you know, in everything. Like I'm open to a different type of person because, hey Sean, I'm open to a different type of person because I'm a different type of person now, and it's beautiful and it's exciting to see. And I guess I just, you know, like that's why I like looking at podcasts too, because a lot of times it can help you as you're shifting your perspective and as you're, you know, doing reflections and shadow work and things like that. Like certain perspectives get brought out that you aren't aware of or aren't able to tap into on your own, because obviously it's someone else's perspective from their own lived experiences. So if you guys, you know, just a little disclaimer out there, like if you are interested, like if you're doing inner work and you're doing shadow work, like it is beneficial to, you know, broaden your horizons, widen your horizons, because you'll be surprised what you find out about yourself, just from opening your mind to the other parts of the story that didn't just cause you to be affected, but like, you know, also cause the other person to be affected as well. I was just thinking about that this morning and really wanting to like integrate that into myself and my awareness and really embody that moving forward. Like I don't have any desire to control anyone, to save anyone, to, you know, do anything for anyone that they can do for themselves, honestly, and that they will do for themselves in their own time. Like, you know, everyone's going to be fine eventually. So just accept people for who they are right now in the moment, and trust that you're going to end up right where you're supposed to be. I have no regrets. And I know everything happened for a reason. Everything happened for a reason. And, you know, now I have a lot of beautiful memories that I can look back on and draw knowledge from and you know, wisdom from. And it's crazy how you can look back on the same situations that you used to look back on with like such resentment and like just frustration, and you look back on it now and you're able to, once you've gotten to a certain point within yourself, you can look back at that same exact situation and like gain knowledge from it and look back on it with love and you know, kind of laugh and just be grateful that it happened. And that's where I am in life. So I accept myself fully, all my decisions, all my choices, you know, all my missteps. I love exactly where I am now. I love who I am now, and everything is going to be as it should be. And I'm paying more attention and being more intentional with my choices and with myself. And I trust that that is enough for me to navigate through this world happily and the way I'm supposed to. A great rest of your week. And of course, this will be uploaded on Monday.